This week, President Donald Trump signed several executive orders tied to immigration and threatened to impose tariffs on China, Canada, and Mexico, a move some economists say could impact our economy and necessary industries. Joining us tonight is founder and president of the National Black Farmers Association, John Boyd, to discuss what this all means for the farming industry, John. And I know you'll remember 4 years ago, China put tariffs on American soybeans. Now, with the U.S. planning to impose these tariffs, do you expect this to begin a retaliatory trade war?
I think it's going to be difficult because if we oppose our tariffs, of course, China just may stop buying U.S. soybeans. And the last time that happened, the price dropped from $16 a bushel down to $7 and some change a bushel. And then it took some offsets from Congress to help alleviate some of that pain from America's farmers.
Trump's pick to lead the USDA has said she would consider payments to farmers to offset losses from the tariffs. What kind of losses are you most concerned about?
Well, mostly the drop in price. I'm sure, people don't understand farming is price and demand. So if China seeks to purchase soybeans from another region of the world, that's going to hurt America's farmers, and the price is going to drop. And the Agriculture Department should be prepared to help America's farmers, because this is something that the administration chose to go in this direction, to impose tariffs. Those are going to be the losses, and if we don't have the monies, we can't pay labor, and there's other things that it's going to be a rippling effect in the American consumer. The consumer will feel the pinch in the supermarkets in the coming months if they impose tariffs.
Yeah, there are concerns about the cost being passed on to the consumer. What's your next grocery store trip going to look like? How do you think these tariffs and mass deportations could impact your trip to the grocery store and how much you pay?
Well, first of all, many large-scale farmers in this country depend on migrant labor to pick the onions and tomatoes and all of these things that we take for granted to show up in our grocery store on time. And America's farmers do a great job at producing these crops. So if you plan to do that, which this administration clearly is, there needs to be a plan of action on where these workers are going to come from. This may be an avenue where America is going to have to go back to work and start putting farmers first and getting involved and starting to take some of these jobs as labor on farms. I struggle finding labor, even in my own farm.
John Boyd, thank you for joining us tonight on the National News Desk. We appreciate your time.
Thank you so much for having me.